Hello, everyone, and welcome to Light Language Messenger and the Great Awakening Generator. For all of you watching, you're very welcome here. And just want to say hi. How's everything going? Hope your world is treating you well and that, everything that you are hoping for is happening. I'm just trying to adjust this. I apologize in advance for that. So, well, what's been happening? I think a lot's happening, of course, a lot's happening in our worlds, but I hope you're navigating it well. And I hope that whatever is coming your way, that you're finding that you are able to go inward and you're able to meditate and be in a mindful space to be able to navigate that. Okay. So today I am going to do light language as we do. And it is again using or being supported with our language by an oracle card from this deck, the Whispers of Healing Oracle card deck by Angela Hartfield, right? As I said in yesterday's video, I felt that was necessary. And I will, and hence this is why we're doing it. Yeah, well-being was what we were talking about yesterday. And today's card is listen to your body. Now, it seems like there's a theme of well-being. Don't know why now. Because I thought there was, this kind of theme was a bit more apt last year. But hey, we're all in different phases of our journey. And so that means it is appealing to somebody other than, me maybe. Okay. I was just speaking to a friend earlier who said to me, we just talked a little bit about having, an interview here on the channel on the Great Awakening Generator. And we were just catching up, and I mentioned some of the stuff that's been happening in my world. And he said, it's interesting how we have a greater appreciation for our bodies and for just being here when we come through ill health, right? So I think it's true. I think it's absolutely true. Now, I've got some interesting people coming up for conversation on the Great Awakening Generator. And do stay tuned for that, because I've reached out to some people. My guides asked me to reach out to specific people, and I did. And so far, two very interesting people have not come back to me yet, but I am conscious that they're very busy. And I feel like the theme of animals will continue here on the Great Awakening Generator in terms of animal healing or relationships with animals. There's something in that, and we're going to talk a lot about that. We talk a lot about that with Emma Liston, but there's going to be more conversation about that. I don't know if we're supposed to be talking about more and doing some animal healing here on the planet. Definitely on the planet, but I mean on the channel. So today's card is called, as I was saying, and it just slipped out of my hand. I'll put it up on the screen. And here it is. We're going to share screen very shortly. There he is. There she is. Look at that. Listen to your body. Listen to your body. It's the number 27 card, which is number 9 in numerology, and signifying the number 9 signifies the end of phases and obviously the beginning of new phases. It's quite unusual, this little one. And we're just going to read from the book, and then we'll do some light language. We'll charge it with light language. We'll see what the commentary says. Your body is continually communicating with you. True. It lets you know when you are hungry or tired. Your body uses its cells to pass information to you. Are you listening? Focusing your attention on your body for several minutes now. I'll read that again. Get ready, because we're being asked to focus our attention on our body. Focus your attention on your body for several minutes now. Take notice of what is going on with it. My feet feels a little bit warm. It's a hot day. Yeah. Are your shoulders relaxed or tight? Kind of tight, but mostly relaxed. Does your stomach feel at ease? Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. I think it's a little bit busy though, because I had my lunch earlier and it is processing food. What else are you feeling? A little bit of sensation on the ankle of my left foot. Yep. Most like a slight burning feeling, a bit of tension. But I can feel the coldness and comforting feeling I have from, or coolness of the surface my foot's on, and it's not the floor. Okay. Yeah. Right. Take care of whatever you are sensing in your body, just as you would take care of a beloved friend. If you need to breathe deeply, eat something, take a momentary break, or anything else, please do so now. So you can pause this video and come back to it, right? You may have developed a habit of allowing everything else to take precedence over your needs. Doing so disconnects you from your body. Oh, gosh, that's telling me. Right. Now, there is a maiden here. A dragon sits on the back of a blue-haired maiden, as if whispering in her ear. The dragon signifies success in your endeavors. It begins messages of, I'll read it again. It brings messages of luck, abundance, self-confidence, and perseverance. It asks you to remain patient, to step back, and to observe what your body is conveying to you. A star shoots across the sky, reminding, I think that's the star there. Where is the star shooting across the sky? I never see this, by the way, but it's up here, obviously. A star shoots across the sky, reminding you that magic is merely a wish away. Be more loving to yourself by listening to what your body is telling you. This is essential. The charm dangling, there's the charm. It's this one. Oh, look at that. The charm dangling from the maiden's hand activates innate knowledge. The blue hues remind you to be gentle, calm, and peaceful as you strengthen your connection with your body. Wow. Dragon's here, right? The dragon has come back. It's a baby dragon, a little dragon. Maybe not a baby dragon, but a little dragon. Maybe that's the size of that type of dragon. A green dragon. Wow. 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 I've just had a revelation of something, friends. Oh my goodness. Stop sharing for a minute and I'm going to come back to you. Let's talk a little bit. This is, I've just realized this now. I had a call from a friend today and she had felt, and every part of her body had, in her body and in her mind and in her sleep, she had felt some things all around her. She felt energies in a place she was in that really frightened her, that really made her realize there was so much more happening in this place that than the eye could see. Right? It was the body speaking. Ora va kitno farana kito ma kito ma kito kulo ma shtana rafata. So siskero kofta farana grihima. And it's really interesting because she said to me this morning, she said, Rose, can you tune in for me? Because I need to figure out what to do here. All right. And of course, in figuring it out, it was because she is traveling for work and she's staying in a place where there were all these energies showing up with doors creaking, seeing people walking in the house that were not real, looking at a picture and seeing stuff in there, signs of things that were not great. And so we tuned in and she said to me, I said, I think we need to bring in the dragons. And she said, I think it's a green one and we need a blue one. And I just can't make this up. And I've just got to say, listen to your body, whatever you are going through. I want to talk about the being disconnected from the body because, I did this today where I had to have a meeting earlier and I thought I need to get everything done. I need to have all these things done before that meeting happens. And I woke up in the morning. I had my first drink, my coffee. I have one coffee in a day, or sometimes I have a cacao husk tea, which is like replaces my coffee. I had the coffee, and then I got myself going, and I didn't stop and think, hey, no breakfast, And then I went out, I walked the dog, and I came back, and I thought, why do I feel like this? Why do I feel weird? Why am I feeling like this? And then I realized, hey, you did not eat this morning. And so I had something to eat at about 11:40 a.m., right? So last time I had anything to eat would have been about 8 o'clock last night. And you think about how much time before I had any refueling, right? So this is my experience, and this is speaking to me, and I hope it's speaking to you because we do tend to do this. Everybody else first, but ourselves. That is not self-love. And look at what we talked about yesterday, and then I did that today. So yes, so I'm sorry, friends. I dropped the ball like everybody else. I dropped the ball probably more than I should when it comes to feeding myself. I don't know why I do that, but I do that. And when it comes to having my breakfast regularly on time, yeah, I think, I do need to do meditation. I need to see to the dog. I need to give him his breakfast. I need to take Helen's newspaper. I need to get him out, and he's agitated because he needs to go for a walk. And that kind of governs my day, what the dog wants, okay? So amazing lesson to be learned. Okay, self-love, and feed your body, fuel your body. It needs its fuel, and so that you and the body can be all connected and in stasis. So that was the one thing that happened. The other thing that happened this week was we had some really devastating a friend had some really devastating news. Not we had, but our friend had some very devastating news. Now, I'm not going to go into it, but I want to say, I'll say it like this. When you have a family member who's really unwell, and then suddenly they've been given time, and the people that are getting this information, that are getting the news, the family that's getting this news, they are devastated by the news, and they are not aware that diagnosis, that verdict can be different. Now, all of us that are light workers, that are into energy healing, all of that's there. We know that this can be different. Okay, it's again coming back and saying sometimes people are on a different platform. And I knew that when I got this information, I just wanted to tell them about this. I just wanted to tell them there's so much we can do. There's so many people I know. There's like the E system, there's the harmonic egg, there's energy healing, there's Reiki, there's all that stuff. And I felt really impassioned about it. However, I did my light language for them. I did my prayers for them. And I've just been asked by my guides to shut it. Not for any other reason, but simply that all the prayers that were done, all the praying that is being done, all that positive light and energy that we are sending, family and friends are sending, it's going to work its magic. And this is about, as we know, it's about soul contract, but it can also be about people going through a process where they learn something out of it. And I don't know what they have to learn. I don't know anything about the soul contract of this family member or anything like that. But what I do know is that I can stand there and I can support them. Sometimes we have to be quiet. It's not the easiest thing to do, but sometimes we have to be quiet. And so, again, here's another situation of listening to your body. Where are you at in listening to your body? Where are you at? Because I think in listening to your body, you have to, it comes back to the mindfulness that you have. You know, sometimes I found when I was younger, it was as a child, as a teenager, it was easier to listen to my body because, I was all about me. But as I've grown up and as I've become a parent and as I've gotten older, then all these other things take priority over listening to my body. And I know that it's not great to keep your body to leave your body without any food for so long, for more than 12 hours. I feel like you feel it. You feel something happening, something queasy going on in your stomach, or you just feel dehydrated. Sometimes you feel in a bad mood, or some people say when they're hungry, they're in a bad mood. Why? Because the body's talking, right? Or you just feel like low energy. That's the most obvious one. So listen to your body. Listen to your body. Right. Let's put the maiden back up. All right. And I would like us to see her again. She's really beautiful. Here she is. Blue hair, blue white dress. Katala. Shooting star. And for the life of me, it must be this little thing here that's the shooting star. I can't see it anywhere else. Anyway, is it important? Probably not. I'm looking at all the inks on her hands. This looks like the face of a cat. There's Saturn there. Looks like the moon, the sun, and the stars there. So she's got paintings here of planets. Listen to your body. Yeah, as usual, I forgot to put the musician's mode on. Sorry, friends. When will I learn? Probably not today, but I've retracted, so that's good. Mola kachamara koto self-love, rose self-love. Limiti kono waratsu no kutamahai. A dragon sits on the back of a blue-haired maiden, as if whispering in her ear. It's quite cute, the dragon, right? Look at it. And let's see, can we increase it? Oh, there we are. Koloma kifana choro. Wow. Such intricate artwork. And she's beautiful. The dragon signifies success in your endeavors. It brings messages of luck, abundance, self-confidence, and perseverance. One thing we have to acknowledge about this message, it embodies so many things. It's the real factor of listening to your body and what the physical symptoms are should you not listen to your body, and how you can feel out of alignment if you don't listen to that hungry tummy, for example. That's the one concept. That's a basic concept. But they go on to talk about the dragon and what the dragon is talking about, what the dragon signifies in this. And they're talking about it signifying messages of luck, abundance, self-confidence, and perseverance. And hey, these are things that we could do a lot with. Because these are ingredients we need, or characteristics we need, or messages of luck is what we need right now in this time and space in life. And I don't know, I have to say, it doesn't matter who the person is. I am sure that everybody likes good news, whether they're having lots of good news. I mean, when they're having lots of good news, you want more good news, right? And if you're not having good news, you're like, I wish I could have some good news. So, messages of luck. Awesome, right? And then that's what the dragon represents. And, then they're talking about the maiden and a hand activates innate knowledge. And why is that? Because of all the intricacies of this that's on a hand, all this innate knowledge. There's astrology in there. There's a cat there. There is God. There's flowers there. There's amazing things that I can't quite see. Looks like the creatures down there. And so and the charm from the maiden, so we told you about the charm. The blue hues remind you to be gentle, calm, and peaceful as you strengthen your connection to your body. And then, of course, it talked about the shooting star, and looking up in the sky there. There's lots of stars. There's the planets on, in the inks drawn with the inks here on the hand. There's also this beautiful staircase coming down here, which reminds me of my journey into. I did a meditation where we took a journey into Mount Shasta, where the crystal city of the Lemurians is said to be, and it just reminds me of that because walking down the crystal staircases there. Let's do some language. Let's breathe. Let's charge listening to our bodies with some language, that we become more mindful to listen to our bodies, to be in tune with our bodies, to become more mindful about the help we have. Yirano koramaka, feet firmly planted on the ground, wherever you are. Kotrana hechanama. O lilalama hoi karanoto. Ikanato na telana kutono maina ketolo lala ketamatrona. Kate no tana tela makufete letelo patela matorete. Kirato toloma selemeho. Ikanoto akena mahito maketato alechena tofana he. Hoele mola himola himola mela melo kufulena meletu. Irotsema Hosema koro Yemosana henago sepnemovo Lemene kotobanana siemola ketam Emeseketoma semelamado Ichiko Yelajano jeme Jemelama tokolama tomo Yelelelelelua zilamoe Ayama Hayama chula mela voktola vatala vatona telea ne Ho yalakisana he Hulamahi Kikorona matza Somala kichana faheko Enama tokola faheta fotofala fakito to fana no to fana neri tata moto tanamate Alisotos fana heta tatokorahete Tikorona takaramahe Kosinamahi karamasi magato nate karamatso paketa farana chio kolotata farana chio kotomara itso korona kita Take a moment to breathe deeply one more time. Listen to your body, friends. Listen to your body. Your body, contains the DNA that, or in your cells that basically speak. It speaks of the present, it speaks of energy, it tells you about energy around you, it tells you about energy, even if it carries memory of energy. Yeah, the cells carry memories of energy, even from what you've inherited through your genealogy. Please remember to listen to your body. Remember to have your breakfast. Oro katane. I'm going to stop sharing for a moment. Like it's all. Iraka safarana kita marakoto anasteta rana mashtakarana koto frahega. Yemafre, kurfrana chila katato parana heto. Friends, please remember to have your breakfast and please remember to eat your meals on time. Drink water, have water. And recently, Carol Bird put me on to 9.5% alkaline water. And I've got to tell you that 9.5% alkaline water, because of our waterways at the moment having big question marks on them, and you're not just able to drink water running out of the tap, even the bottled water that you're buying in supermarkets, make sure that the alkalinity is above 7 and above, okay? But the 9.5% alkaline water is amazingly good. Amazingly good. So, if you don't have a proper eating regime because you're too busy, please, I encourage you to get one. It's important that you get one. It's important that you eat well and you live well. And remember that if it's available to you, we are in a very blessed position to have food and water available to us, because there are parts of the world, and this is not to make you feel guilty, there are parts of the world that would do anything to have what we have, right? Yes, food is expensive, but there are ways around that. You can plant your own food. And I know planting won't just give you food tomorrow, but at least it starts something. At least it starts a point of where you can even have something you can barter with someone, your neighbor, and say, well, you've got tomatoes. I don't eat, I don't plant tomatoes, but I've got potatoes. Would you like to exchange it with me? So thank you so much, friends. Thank you for watching. And yes, listen to your body. Until next time, I'll catch you here on the Great Awakening Generator and Light Language Messenger. Keep reaching for the stars. Namaste.